I'm going to do a demo where I show how to do what does Joe earn for the tutorial. The tutorial I only showed how to do Joe earns what. So I'll just make a copy of the last version of the tutorial. Let me point it at my deployment. I just made a copy of the one that's in the repo. So it points to this shared one. And I'll get the key. Okay, got that. So let's give it a run. Make sure it didn't break anything. It's training the neural nets. Okay, so that's still working. So let me rip out the Sally stuff so there's just less sentences. Okay, so now I'll set up what I actually want to do, which is instead of Joe earns what, I want what does Joe earn. So let's make that work, since I implied it could be done. Okay, so the other one, I didn't break anything. Okay, let's start with the definition of stuff. So we'll define this pattern. What does Joe earn? I'll mark what and Joe as the operands. So I already have what defined, so the name is of the operator is query, and then Joe is a person concept, so I'll just use that. Those can be the operands. Now we have to figure out what the operators are. Oh, let me mark them as operands, so voila. So now we have two operators, does and earn, so I'll mark them as operators. I guess I'll just make earn into a postfix operator. So scope this so I know earn is a operator that applies to person concept, and then does can be the infix operator, and just scope that. Okay, so now I have two new operators, does and earn. Let's give it a run, see what it says. Oh, I didn't define the bridge. There's only one bridge. Oh, wait. I want a different semantic for earn, so I'm going to define a different operator ID, because that earn is an infix operator, and the one I'm doing is a postfix, so it has different semantics. Okay, so let's define the semantics for earn 2. I'll just do something to get it going, and then we can look at it. Ultimately, we want to make what does Joe earn have the same output as Joe earns what, and then it should just work. So the who is going to be the before, because it's a postfix operator. Before is actually an array of things. I'll just grab the first one since I know there's only one. And we'll define does. And what can does be? Oh, so there's a before and after, so I'll just grab them both and shove them in. And we'll just get something going and then see what we do. So the before is the query one, and then the who can be the after. So let's run that, see what it does. Okay, so it didn't apply any of the operators. Oh, we can't see very good. Let me just turn on tracing, and then we can see what it's done or not done. Print out the trace. Okay, go. Go. Do not fail me. Oh wait, I know it's going to fail. Never mind. You can fail me. Okay, so what did it do? It didn't apply does. It didn't do earn 0. What did it do for that? Oh, it didn't apply that either. So it didn't apply that, so what's wrong here? Da, 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 da. Oh, I forgot to tell it that the word earn maps to the operator ID earn. So that was why it showed just, it was using the operator ID earn. It should have been using earn to. I just didn't define a word that maps to that, so it didn't know the word earn ambiguously referred to either the earn operator or the earn to operator. So that was why it didn't find it. Oops. We got earn to. Oh yeah, there we got earn to now. So it looks like it applied the does operator, which is an infix that has a query on the left and an earn to on the right. Yeah. Okay, so now we got something kind of out. I believe in the other one. So let's just a sec. Let's fix this up. I think the who is has yeah, I don't want it to be the list of things. I want it to be the who inside the who. That should be closer to what we want. What do we got now? There, so now the context, the does context has a who, and the value of who is Joe instead of another context that has who in it that came from the earn. So what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? Let me run the old one, and then we'll see what the old one was doing, and then I can change the new one to do the same output, and then it should just work. Okay, so this is the old one. Joe earns what? Okay, so that output, so that has, this is what we want our, what does Joe earn to output. So let's make it look like that. What does it look like now? It's got the is, oh, yeah, it doesn't have the right marker. So let's fix that. So let's make it have the right marker. So we'll get rid of operator that does the spread. Okay, yeah, shove the marker in there. Get rid of operator. Units, dollars, oh. Dollars. Okay, what else? I don't care about the ones that are null. Oh, this one should be just Joe. It shouldn't be this context with all that junk there. And that's just because the way I wrote it before, it isn't, it could be different. Okay, so let's pull the ID out of there. Give her a go, see what happens. Yeah, okay, see if it produces the same output. Oh, I gotta flip back the old sentence in, or the new sentence. Run that. All right, let's see if it works. If it produces the same context as the Joe earns what, then it should just work. Because I already set all that other junk up. There, okay, so it worked, cool. Now, they're all done in under 10 minutes. So in future, oh, I'll maybe do Joe Gagne money or something like that.